Hi friends, welcome to the world of Nadi astrology. So presently we are discussing profession. So if Saturn is conjoined with Mercury, generally Saturn denotes profession. Saturn is work governing planet and Mercury is business planet. Mercury is actually land, so real estate, and Mercury is teaching abilities, and Mercury is astrology. Mercury is generally officer cadre because knowledge. If anybody wants to become any officer, you should have knowledge. So that's why Mercury denotes here knowledge and some land register. So land register government related. So Saturn plus Mercury plus Sun is also necessary. And land surveyor also same. Accountant. Generally Mercury is accounts. Mercury denotes business management. And when it comes to teaching, Jupiter is necessary actually to teach mathematics, statistics, tally. Saturn, Jupiter plus Mercury. Then the native will be able to teach statistics, mathematics, tally, commerce, business management, and communication skills. Even to teach language also like English, Saturn, Jupiter, Mercury, Ketu. So Jupiter is a teacher, Mercury is a teaching skills and knowledge also. Mercury is language also. So Mercury is here language. So if you want to talk about English language, Mercury plus Ketu. If it is Hindi language, then Mars plus Rahu. So if it is Sanskrit, for example, Mercury plus Rahu. Like this, the native will have teaching abilities or not. So we can say Saturn is conjoined with Mercury, the native will have teaching abilities. Well, so Saturn plus Mercury business, any business. Suppose Sun is there, Saturn plus Mercury plus Sun, generally the native will be involved in government contracts. So he will generally he will file for tenders, he will apply for tenders, and he will take code and apply for tenders, government related, government contracts, he will deal with government contracts. And moon is there, for example, Saturn plus Mercury plus moon, liquid and food related. Moon is liquid, food and transport related, transport, tourism. So these related, transport related agencies or transport related business. Saturn, Mercury, Mars are there. Mars is a technical related. So the people generally deal with the technical tools related business, electricity, electronics, and any technical related products. In the similar way, Saturn plus Mercury plus Venus. Venus is here finance, money. So money lending business. Generally, the native will do money lending business, construction business because Venus is house. So Venus Mars construction, Venus Mars automobile. So Saturn plus Mercury plus Venus. Venus is construction, Venus is automobile. But Venus should be conjoined with Mars, even Rahu also. So for TV industry, for example, somebody wants to produce a film, then Saturn plus Mercury business and Venus Rahu is cinema. So cinema producer, he will become producer. Suppose for cinema director, Jupiter is necessary. Jupiter, if there is Jupiter, the native will be then director. Hero for Sun and Mars. Mars and Sun are there, the native will be hero. So even comedian, Mercury denotes comedian generally. Those people, oh, Mercury comedian. So like this, suppose in film industry, musician. So Venus is necessary. So like this, cinema related business, Saturn plus Mercury, Venus, Rahu. In the similar way, only Rahu is technical related, particularly computers and cinema, here photography, animation. So Chaya related professions. Rahu is Chaya. So Chaya related business. So Saturn plus Mercury plus Rahu, journalism, TV channels. So then Venus is required. Venus, Rahu, cinema, TV, journalism, and animation related, net related websites. So these are all satellites related. So like this, Rahu is shade related, Chaya related professions. And Ketu is medical related tools and law related books or whatever it may be. Mercury Ketu is the native may sell law related books. And stationery, Mercury Ketu, even we can say stationery, any stationery. And Mercury Ketu is here medical tools, whatever it may be. So Mars is also there, medical tools, surgical tools. For example, Rahu is connected to Saturn somewhere along with this combination Mercury Ketu. So then the native, particularly CT scan and these related, X-ray related. So anyhow, Saturn, Mercury Ketu, medical related and healing related. Suppose Mercury Ketu, healing related, occult sciences, astrology, all these come under Mercury Ketu combinations. So like this, Saturn plus Mercury business, it may be any business. So in which business the native is, how can we identify? So Saturn plus Mercury plus, we have to check whatever planets are conjoined with this combination. Saturn, Mercury conjoined with the Sun, contracts related government, and Moon liquid and food related, and Mars technical related. So like Venus finance related, construction related, automobile related, Rahu Chaya related, computer related, and Ketu medical related. So like this, what type of business the native will do depends on the combination of planets along with this combination, Saturn and Mercury. So by that we can predict. And now next one is today, this is very important. Saturn and Jupiter are together. First point is here. Whoever has this combination, this is Dharma Karmadi Yoga. Saturn is here, 10th house lord, and Jupiter is here, 9th house lord in natural Bachakra. So, Kalapurusha Kundali. So, 9th house lord and 10th house lord, Dharma plus Karma, Dharma Karma. This is called Dharma Karmadi Yoga. Whoever has this combination in the horoscope, they will rise to great heights and they will be held at the helm of affairs. They will be installed and at the helm of affairs, they will get highest positions in their professions, in their respective field. So here, comfortable and respectable job the native will get. And when it comes to professions, actually Saturn plus Jupiter. So Saturn plus Jupiter is here. Jupiter is a teaching. So he may be teaching field depending on other combinations. For example, if you want to predict teaching, so before discussing teaching career, so other combination, let us see, Saturn plus Jupiter is here, not only teacher, he may be a spiritual person, so like he may be a guide or rishi or some dharma spreading person, any spiritual person, and like Shankar Bhagwan and Vivekananda. So education related and spirituality related and law related and medicine related, politics related, government related. These 5, education, spirituality, law, medicine, politics, government, around politics and government related to same kind of work. So these 5 fields generally the native will settle. So when it comes to any field, education, law, medicine, politics, government, he will get highest position moreover. In these fields, highest position. So generally, if you check the horoscopes of CEO, manager, dean, guide, judge, doctor, president, prime minister, chief minister, like CS, IAS, IPS, in these people horoscope, we can see this combination Saturn plus Jupiter, Dharma Karmadi Yoga. So this is we can identify. And the second one is here. Suppose he is a teacher. What does he teach? Does he teach lower students or higher students? So lower students means school students, school pupils, school children, school students or university students, college students. So first, whether the native is government teacher or private teacher, we have to identify. Saturn plus Jupiter plus Sun is there, the native will become government teacher. Saturn, Sun plus Jupiter. And Sun is not there, he will be private teacher. Only Saturn, Jupiter, private teacher, and Saturn, Jupiter, Sun is government teacher. Saturn plus Jupiter plus Sun, government teacher. Okay. Next one, does he teach lower classes or higher classes? Generally, Mercury is necessary to teach. Mercury is a teaching skills, communication skills. That's why if Mercury is there, he can teach. Teaching skills are okay. But Mercury is connected to Jupiter. He teaches only school level, at school level only. And he will have knowledge to teach the students. That's fine. But if he wants to teach higher level students, for example, university students or college students, he should have higher knowledge. Which planet gives higher knowledge in BNN? Generally, this is Venus. So, if Saturn, Venus, Jupiter are together, the native will teach in the university or in a college. If Saturn, Mercury, Jupiter are together, then the native will teach in a school. That is the difference. So here, school or college, where does he teach? He teaches in the school if his Saturn is conjoined with Mercury, Jupiter. He teaches in the university or college if Saturn is conjoined with Venus and Jupiter, because Venus gives higher knowledge. Those who have higher knowledge can teach university students. So, we have checked here, government teacher, private teacher. If Sun is there along with this combination, Saturn, Jupiter, Sun, government teacher. Saturn, Jupiter only without Sun, private teacher. Does he teach school level or college level? So, Mercury, Jupiter is with Saturn. He teaches at a school level in a school. He teaches in a college if Venus and Jupiter are together. So, that is the difference. And now, which subject does that particular teacher or lecturer teach? What does the native teach? Which subject does the native teach? Okay, so now we have to take the combinations here. Suppose Saturn plus Jupiter plus Sun is there. Sun is here, faculty of arts like civics, politics. So, arts, he teaches arts. And moreover, if it is a language, Mercury is necessary. Mercury plus Sun is also there. Saturn plus Jupiter plus Mercury Sun, then the native will teach Telugu language. We have regional languages. So, all the Telugu people may not have the combination of Saturn and Jupiter and at the same time Sun. So, whoever has only proficiency, the language, about the language, who has some command of that particular Telugu language, that person will have this combination, Saturn plus Jupiter plus Mercury plus Sun, then he can teach Telugu language. In the similar way, suppose Moon is there, Saturn plus Jupiter plus Moon, the native will teach a Tamil Dravidian language, any Dravidian language. And at the same time, psychology and chemistry also. Moon plus Ketu are together. Saturn plus Jupiter, Moon, Ketu, chemistry. Saturn, Jupiter, Moon, psychology. Saturn, Jupiter, Moon, psychology. Saturn, Jupiter, Moon. So, Moon is with the language planet Mercury. Then he teaches Tamil language. Saturn plus Jupiter plus Mercury plus Moon, Tamil language. And next, when it comes to Mars, so Saturn plus Jupiter plus Mars, he teaches physics, he teaches technical knowledge. So he imparts technical knowledge. He will work in technical institution. Saturn plus Jupiter plus Mars. Mars and Jupiter, bioenergy, biology and zoology. And when it comes to Mercury, Saturn, Jupiter, Mercury. Mercury is the botany because leaves. Mercury is leaf plants. So botany, and Mercury is mathematics and statistics, like this business, commerce. So commerce. So he can teach commerce. Saturn, Jupiter, Mercury are together. He can teach commerce and statistics, mathematics, and botany. So when it comes to Venus, Venus is actually economics, finance related, tally related, economics to finance to, and these financial packages, whatever it may be. And Saturn plus Jupiter, Venus, finance related, finance related. Many people who he will be qualified like IRS, so they will definitely Saturn, Jupiter, and Venus will be there. So Venus is here finance related, accounts, finance related, and income tax department. The people whoever work, generally they will have this combination: Saturn, Jupiter, and Mercury, and Venus. Saturn, Jupiter, Venus. And in the similar way, next one is Rahu. Saturn, Jupiter, Rahu are together. The native will teach computer science because Rahu is computers. Rahu is journalism. Rahu is media related courses. Rahu is here along with the Venus, acting related, music and dancing. So these related professions. Generally, the native will teach music. Venus is there, music, and dancing, music, and Moon, Mars, Rahu are together. So he will work in a film. Film related courses. He teaches film related courses, journalism related courses, so acting courses. So generally, in an acting studio, uh, mm, some actors will be trained. So Saturn plus Jupiter, Moon, Venus, Rahu are together. Then the native will teach acting to the students, how to act in a film. So how to shoot the film or whatever it may be. So here film related course, journalism related courses, Rahu, Venus. In the similar way, when it comes to Ketu, Ketu is chemistry, pharma related. So he teaches chemistry or pharma related courses. So law related courses, law. He teaches law. So it may be criminal law. When it comes to criminal law, Saturn, Jupiter, Mars will be there. Civil law and Venus will be there. So like this, Mars is there, criminal law. He teaches criminal law. So suppose Saturn, Jupiter with Mercury, Ketu, he teaches English, and particularly Mercury, Rahu, he teaches Hindi language, Arabic language. So Ketu is a foreign language like English or Chinese or Japanese or whatever language it may be, foreign related. And particularly Islamic related, Arab related, Arabic languages, definitely that is Rahu. So like this, now we will be able to predict the teacher, which subject a teacher can teach, which subject a teacher can teach. So like this, based on Saturn plus Jupiter, we will be able to predict whether the native will be a teacher or not. If he is a teacher, is he working in a school or college, and at the same time, which subject does he teach? So like which subject he teaches, we can predict all these things based on Saturn and Jupiter. And another combinations here, as we have been some predictions we have given. Education is okay. Spirituality, Jupiter plus Ketu, and Mercury, Jupiter, Mercury, Ketu, and law is there, Jupiter, Mercury, Ketu. Even Mars is necessary there for criminal law. And medicine, already we have discussed. Suppose somebody wants to become a doctor, Saturn, Jupiter, this is actually Jupiter is here Vaidya Guru. Saturn, Jupiter, Vaidya Guru also. So he is a Guru and at the same time Vaidya Guru also. So that's why here Venus is necessary for the knowledge of medicine. Rahu is allopathy. So if anybody has these four planets together in his horoscope, then we can say the native will become doctor. But first prerequisite to become a doctor, what should be the combination? Saturn and Jupiter should be together. And for politics, Saturn, Jupiter and Sun are together. These three are super. Saturn, Jupiter, Sun and Ketu. Saturn, Jupiter, Rahu. Saturn, Jupiter, Sun, Ketu. Saturn, Jupiter, Sun, Rahu. These are two combinations. The native will become even minister also in politics or even government job in highest position like IPS, IAS. Whoever has this combination, Saturn, Jupiter, Sun, Ketu, this is the one combination. Instead of Ketu, you put Rahu. Saturn, Jupiter, Sun, Rahu, the native will definitely become a government job holder or he will become a politician. Even the politician may become even minister also. The native may become, if he is in politics, the native will become even minister also. Saturn, Jupiter, Sun, Ketu, Saturn, Jupiter, Sun, Rahu are together. So like this, we can give predictions based on Saturn, Jupiter, politics, government, medicine, law, spirituality, and education. And the next planet is Saturn plus Venus. So Saturn, Venus, Saturn is Prakshan Karaka, Vritti Karaka. Venus is, as we know, the Karaka plus. Venus is money, Venus is house, Venus is vehicle. So whoever has this combination, Saturn, Venus, the native will become a financer, finance related. Suppose Mercury is there, Saturn, Mercury, Venus, the native will do finance business and he may be a banker. If it is a government bank, Sun is necessary. Saturn, Sun, Venus, he will get a job in bank. So banking related, finance related, treasury related, revenue related, money lending business, luxury related professions, share market and chartered accountants and income tax department. And as we discussed earlier, IAS, IPS, IRS, these people also should have this combination with Jupiter. Saturn, Jupiter, Venus are together, then we can say the native will become either IPS, IAS or IRS. Saturn, Jupiter, Venus. But Sun is necessary for government as it is a government. Saturn, Sun, Jupiter, Venus. These four planets denotes here. Let us note Saturn plus Sun plus Jupiter plus Venus. Whoever has these combinations, they will become either IPS officer or IAS officer or IRS officer. Because Venus is higher knowledge, Jupiter is highest post, Sun is government, Saturn is profession. So in any government department, highest position gives, Jupiter gives highest position and Venus gives higher knowledge. Suppose if you want to qualify in IAS or IPS or IRS examination, highest civil service examination, you should have higher knowledge. So Venus gives higher knowledge. That's why whoever has this combination, Saturn, Sun, Jupiter and Venus, these people will become IAS, IPS, IRS like highest post, you can say. And in the similar way, Saturn, Venus generally it denotes banking and finance related. So banking, finance, treasury. Now, banking related. And these people will also become good constructors and particularly music and dance related art forms. When it comes to art forms, Moon, Venus, Rahu should be together for cinema or whatever it may be, drama, cinema and music and even journalism, TV channels, TV related. And the native will become good constructor also because Venus is construction and Mars, Venus is house and Mars is construction and Rahu is big constructions. So that's why if anybody wants to become a builder, he should have this combination: Saturn, Mars, Venus, Rahu. And even automobiles also, Venus is vehicle, Mars is here technology, Rahu is here wheel. So Venus, Mars, Rahu together, then the native will definitely will be in the related to automobile industry, automobile related profession. So like this, if we take, so Venus is here banking related. Suppose when you visit a bank, first you see, when you visit a bank, you will come across security card. What might be the combination? Saturn, Sun is government, Venus is bank, and security guard, home guard, driver, attender, peon, Rahu. So that's why what should be the combination? Saturn, Sun, Saturn, Sun, Venus, Rahu, security guard, and home guard, or driver, or attender, peon in a bank. So next level, you keep Rahu for a while aside, and here clerk, teller, we can say, he will take money, give money, he will check our account. So Saturn, Sun, Venus and Mercury, the native will become an accountant in a bank. And next level is manager in the bank or computer operator in the bank. So any computer operator in the bank needs computer is Rahu Venus. So that's why Saturn plus Sun plus Venus plus Rahu. So he will be computer operator. And for computer operator, generally he needs this mathematical knowledge, that is bank, accounts packages. He should be thoroughly conversant with all the account packages. So that's why Mercury is necessary. For a computer for a computer operator in a bank, Saturn, Sun, Venus bank, and Mercury is here accountancy, and Rahu is computers. And now you want to predict manager, the post of manager. So manager is at the helm of affairs in the bank. So it is highest post. That's why Jupiter is necessary. Saturn plus, Sun plus, Venus plus, Mercury plus Jupiter, the native will become manager. And you see, we have regional managers and the chief here, some director of particular banking sector. So then that is the highest post. So Jupiter, Rahu are together. The native Venus, Jupiter, Rahu, highest post. Venus, Jupiter, Rahu in any field, not only in banking. In any field, Venus, Jupiter, Rahu are together. The native will be in highest post. Like if it is the police department, DG, and commissioner, like that. If it is banking, RP, here the director, Reserve Bank director. So Saturn, Sun, Jupiter, Mercury, Venus, Jupiter, Rahu. Then he will become RBI governor. So like this, we have to check from bottom to highest position in any field. It may be police department. In our recent videos, we have discussed police department. So constable and head constable, CA, SA, and IPS, IAS, their SP, Superintendent of Police, like that. In the similar way here, we are talking about Venus banking. So in a bank generally, so there will be clerk and there will be manager and the accountant will be there, computer operator will be there. So different, suppose some people will give loan giving department, particularly loan sanctioning department. So their Venus is generally banking, and generally those people check everything, whether so there is Rahu is necessary, there Venus Rahu. So like that we have to, depending on whatever we are going to discuss, depending on the Karaka. So this is Saturn plus Venus. So okay, today let's conclude this session.